Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I have this Lego, again, 464 Hudson, although from a glance it looks like a Norfolk and Western J-Class 484 Northern, I guess. This thing is pretty big. This is a pretty large locomotive. Let's get to the aspects, or whatever it is, of this locomotive. So it runs standard R40 curve, and it runs it pretty well. And actually, here's what the wheels look like, and this time it actually uses a magnetic coupler. We'll get to that in a second. And most important thing, streamlining. This locomotive is made of only 3 colors, mostly. So it uses dark gray, just a little bit, light gray, black, and white in the paint scheme. And this yellow dot here for the light. I mean, the locomotive looks pretty good, although it's like, this is a Hudson. It looks pretty good for a Hudson. But let's look at the tender first. So here, the underside of the tender looks pretty basic. I used these from my old Emerald Knight locomotive. It's got a pretty cool looking paint scheme. It's got this back light on the back here. It looks like that, and then it's got just flat coal. Pretty sure that would be coal. And that's basically it for the tender. It runs actually really smooth. You can hear how smooth it runs. Decent weight too. Then on to the locomotive. Here in the cab, I couldn't find another one of those arch pieces, so I had to use triangle looking pieces. And then I put those things in there, and it was originally gonna have details on the inside, but you can't really see it. Then my first locomotive to utilize sideways building techniques for the bullet-shaped windows, and then the top of the boiler, you can see a little building technique. This thing looks actually quite good for a streamlined locomotive. I might use this technique again, probably for a 484. I just said a whole bunch of 4s, letters, words, numbers, I don't know. And then, oh yeah, it's like streamlining, looking like that. Still looking like the same on the other side. And then if we flip the locomotive over, you can see what's built and things. And then this thing actually runs pretty good on the curves with the way that it's been designed. Although there is much overhang, even though it looks like a 2662 now, or 484. I'm probably gonna turn it into a 484, maybe, eventually. Probably, I don't know, probably not. And we'll see. It depends, but this is how it's... Oh, the camera isn't even looking. This is how it's designed. And so my story on this thing, this whole locomotive, is that it once was a Norfolk and Western J-Class 484 steam locomotive. And then it had like some parts removed, so it had less drivers, and is restricted to a 464. And then it was given a experimental magnetic coupling design for it to go around curves, and that worked massively successfully, even though it had less wheels. And I think it would have been better if it had more wheels, which I'll probably add right after this video. But just look at this thing. This is a massive locomotive that looks like a bullet, and it was designed to be as fast as a bullet. It can actually go pretty fast. In fact, my 464 Union Pacific Art Deco Streamliner, and this thing can go pretty fast. And only one of them is a 484. This one will be a 484. And then the other is a 464. Then I have a 260. Let's do a quick little running thing. I'm not running it as fast as it can go because this is really uneven ground. Also, this thing is prone to a lot of wobbling. So was the Union Pacific 464 that I made. And you have to pick up by like the actual rods and wheels and things. Don't ask why I have BNSF on my hand as well as Union Pacific. Oh, yeah, that's. I mean, if you turned it upside down, it looks like a Pokeball. This is the technique I used for the boiler, I guess. Like that. And then that there. And stuff and things. And things and things. Yes. But it's also like a New York Central Hudson. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video, and the next one will be about my daylight locomotive. So see y'all in the next one. Bye.